can't think of anything. We should probably improv something. Bryce, think of something to say.
Hey guys, this is a podcast for adults.
No, that isn't good enough. Hey y'all, this is a podcast for adults. You gotta say it with some attitude. If you're a kid, you shouldn't be watching this. Scram! Alright, start the show. You want to do something weird?
Sure.
Alright, you know I drive over here.
I hope so, yeah.
No, I speed walk. It's good exercise.
Yeah.
Good way to stay in shape. No. On my way here, I passed by the same house. They've been selling a lawnmower for about 4 months now. When we got started, how long have we been doing this?
A long time.
They were selling it pretty much then, and no one's bought it yet.
Yeah.
You think you get to the point where you're like, no one wants this. It's like, if no one's going to buy it for the holidays, no one's buying it at all.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's starting to piss me off now, because before, it was that big lawnmower, and they had like a little push lawnmower. Mm-hmm. I guess somebody bought that one, and they're like, nah, we don't want that big one. I don't know why. That's just something that got on my nerves.
There's also a lot of apartment complexes, and people don't have...
Yeah, big yards.
Yeah, so I don't mow, because I don't have...
You don't have to, yeah.
If just context, our first episode went up on August 2nd.
Okay, so it's been up for a while.
Yeah.
You know what always freaks me out about that?
What?
You know the people who have the really nice houses with the big yards, and you go like 3 streets over and it's apartment complexes?
Yeah.
Do you think they sit there and they're like all hooty and snooty drinking wine like, all the peasants gathered into one place. This land is all mine. I don't know why I'm doing a fake wine turn that no one can see.
The servants' quarters over.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. If only one of them would buy this damn lawnmower. Why don't they need one? They don't have lawns, sir. Get out.
Well, they have jobs, don't they? They have to mow the lawn. Oh, God. Hey, guys. Welcome to Did You Hear About This? It's a podcast about stories. I'm Bryce.
I'm sorry, I'm Derek. I was something.
He was reading his own notes from the past episodes, which doesn't pertain to this one.
Well, I didn't write the episode number down for the last episode.
It was double deuce.
2.
Yeah, 22.
Thank you.
So we are not reporters. We're not historians.
We can't even keep records correctly.
Yeah, so if we get things wrong, it's okay. So don't flip out on us if we get things wrong. We just like to tell the stories we find.
God, Bryce, imagine if we had a secretary. They would be pissed.
Imagine if we were like professionals.
Wait, we're professionals.
It's more like...
I got professional passes. I don't know why I pointed behind me like they're there. I got the passes right over there behind my shoulder.
Right there. It's over there by the corner of this room.
Yeah, Deadpool has them.
Yeah, totally.
He probably would.
Yeah, he probably...
Can we get him as a special guest star?
We get Ryan Reynolds?
No, I don't want Ryan Reynolds. I want Deadpool as a special guest. I want Ryan Reynolds dressed as Deadpool in character.
But we're the only ones that can see him.
He can talk still.
We should get either Ryan Reynolds or the guy who does the voice of him in the video game.
Oh, is that not Ryan Reynolds?
I don't believe so.
Did they not get Ryan Reynolds for that?
I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. Stall.
Stalling. I'm stalling, and I'm singing, and I'm stalling, singing. That's
Thanks,
my
man.
Elf reference.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, it was Nolan North.
Nolan North? Really?
Yeah, we can get Nolan North, or we can get...
I'd much rather get Nolan North because he can do more voices.
Ryan Reynolds. I couldn't remember his name.
How did you forget Ryan Reynolds? We just said his name.
I know, but as soon as I looked up this one, it also has Steve Blum in it, too.
I like him.
Yeah, he played Wolverine.
And he also played... Doesn't he play Tom from Toonami as well? That and he plays Tank Dempsey from Call of Duty.
Let me look it up.
This
wow,
gonna explode.
My computer's going to town right now.
It is so hot. Put your hand here. It's really hot.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay.
I'm into it. There's so many. Okay, let's go through the video game ones, right?
Of what? Of Nolan North or Steve Bloom?
Steve Bloom.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Animation video games.
He does Spike, I think, as well from Cowboy Bebop, if I'm correct.
Let's go through all the video game stuff. I see... What are some games you like? Because he's in fucking everything. Yeah,
he's in everything. Yeah, he plays Tank Dempsey. Hoorah!
And Black Ops 3 was the most recent one.
No, Tank Dempsey shows up in Black Ops 4.
I only played him in Black Ops 4.
Yeah, this thing's not updated.
It's updated 2019.
Well, this happened like a month ago. How late 2019?
This is Marvel Alliance 3 the Black Order.
Don't fucking know what that is. I don't play video games that much.
Mortal Kombat 11 is 3 before that one.
Who does he play? Shao Kahn, I imagine.
Sub-Zero. And
Really?
And Baraka.
Baraka! Have you seen that commercial?
No.
There's a commercial for it's like something you put in like water, and it's called Baraka. And every time I saw it, it was during the Obama administration. Mm-hmm. So I always sat there. I would hear him like, "Are they doing something for the president?" I didn't get it. So it was just this guy like Baraka. He was just screaming at the top of his lungs.
They should have honestly
got him to be like a spokesperson.
Yeah, Obama was like,
have a nice cold Baraka.
Nice cold Baraka. Oh my gosh.
You can be just like the president.
He played
and get impeached.
Steve Blum played Wolverine a lot.
Yeah,
like a lot,
and like all the video games, and I think the TV shows as well.
Yeah, look at the video games. He has a lot of.
That's the good thing about voice acting. It's let me define voice acting. Not like when they get celebrities. Not like Mike Myers. I mean like when it's actual like voice actors.
Yeah.
Is you'll be like, oh, I like them in that. What else are they in? They're like everything, because they only pick like the same 10 people to do voices.
Let's see. He's in animation. This is American animation.
Okay.
Is a different section for anime.
Yeah, because it's different. Apparently,
yeah. It's
high class animation. Apparently.
Oh, okay. There's an anime called Stitch. I first thought of like the Disney character. I'm like, he was in what?
There is a Lilo and Stitch anime. Did you know about that? Did you hear about this, Bryce? Did you hear about this?
What?
There's a special anime created.
Oh, the turntables.
Oh yeah, exactly. The turntables of Lilo and Stitch, where Lilo grows up and becomes detached from Stitch, and he gets fucking depressed. So he finds a fucking little Asian girl, and they go and do like alien hunting and shit instead. It's really fucking weird.
Okay, in 2013, in the movie Rocket Dog or something Rocket Dog, he played Derek. Spelled correctly.
Is it spelled like my name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Derek.
How the fuck did we get on this subject?
Deadpool.
But he doesn't play Deadpool. You said.
I know, but I want to know more about Steve Blum.
This is how people end up at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night learning random shit about Home Alone.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know Joe Pesci did that on set.
What? Did you know Steve? That's Steve. It was Steve Blum again. Danny DeVito directed Matilda.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. He directed Matilda.
Are you fucking... That's... Really?
Yes. He was director of that movie.
I did not know that.
Just to prove it to you, I'm going to pull it up. Matilda.
Yeah. Cracking my knuckles, everyone, just in case you hear that popping.
Yeah. Is it safe to move this around?
All right, turn it.
Matilda, director.
Fuck. Is that the only thing he's ever directed? Is that? Or has
he probably directed other things, but that's the...
Welcome to the Wikipedia episode. We're not doing stories, apparently. Well, we are, but we're doing, like, Wikipedia stories.
Danny DeVito's 75 years old.
No shit. You know how old Danny DeVito is?
75 years old. Yeah, man, I figured it out. He directed... he's been directing since... 1987.
Yeah, but what else? Do they have like a filmography for him just directing, not acting?
There's a section. I'm looking through it right now. I don't see Matilda on this. There it is. Throw Mama to the Train, The War of the Roses, Hoffa, Matilda, Death of Smoochy, Duplex.
Death or Smoochy?
Moochie. I misspoke.
All right.
The War of the Roses, TV movie Queen Bee in 2005. 8 short films he directed with Sound Sleeper, Milestone, On Those Lips, Evil Eye, Poison Tongue, Deep Skin, Nest of Vipers, and Kermageddon. So,
only one I know out of that is Matilda.
Yes.
You know what the weirdest thing? Because this is going to come out, so it's nearby, still relevant. The new Jumanji came out. It's weird because it has Danny DeVito in it.
Yeah.
And he goes into the video game, and The Rock plays him, so it's The Rock trying to do like a Danny DeVito impersonation, and it sounds really fucking weird.
So before Jumanji, he was in Dumbo.
Yeah.
The 2019 Dumbo.
I haven't seen that yet. It's on Disney Plus. No.
And before that, it was 3 years before that, he was in Wiener Dog. and then it goes back to the Lorax, was his most recent one.
Okay. Well, that's because after a while, he stopped really doing movies. He became more of a TV star with It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, and that's still going.
Yeah, so he doesn't really need to do movies. He doesn't need to do shit. I imagine he's rich enough that if he wanted to retire, he could. He's pretty much probably partially retired. I'm going to
pull up his net worth real quick.
How rich is... He's so rich, his money stacks are taller than he is.
Do you have a guess?
4 something.
Just 4 what?
I don't fucking know. I don't know how net works.
$4.
4 big numbers. I imagine there's at least 7 zeros.
Yeah, you'd be right.
Yeah!
There's 7 zeros. In front of that 7 zeros is the 7. It's $70 million.
Woo!
Yeah. He is a rich man. Anyways. Hey, Derek. We're now about 10 minutes in. Hey, Derek. Did you hear about this?
Is it about Danny DeVito?
No.
Damn it. I just learned so much about him, though.
I'll tell you what. I'll do a story once just on Danny DeVito for you.
Yeah!
But that would be for a different episode.
The worst part is you're going to bring that up and be like, I didn't ask for one of those. It'll be like 3 weeks later. Like, I don't want
I'm going to edit in you asking for it again right after that. Hey, Derek, did you hear about this? Did you hear about Tycho Brahe?
Say it again, please.
Tycho Brahe.
Tycho Brahe.
It's Tycho, first name. Mm-hmm. Last name, Brahe.
Taco Brahe.
It
sounds like something nasty from Taco Bell.
He is super dead. He was.
What is the difference between regular dead and super dead?
Regular dead just happened. It happened like his body is still probably intact.
Oh, okay. I was thinking super dead would be like zombie Superman.
Super dead is he died in 1601.
He is super dead.
Yes.
He's bones at this point.
It's 400 years ago.
He's not even bones. He's dust at that point.
Tycho Brahe was...
He's probably not even dust. He's just gone at that point.
He's a tree.
Honestly,
that tree probably grew and then died, and then
another tree came.
Yeah. Tycho Brahe was a Danish nobleman, astronomer, and writer.
I like Danishes.
Yeah, he was born in 1546. Don't worry, I got your joke, man. You're looking at me like I didn't get it. It just wasn't funny.
The worst part is I wasn't even looking at you. I was just like, wow, he went by that really easily.
Yeah.
I wasn't upset. I knew it was a bad joke.
My standards for you are very high because I know you're better than that.
Oh, okay. Think of better Danish jokes.
Yeah. He was born in 1546 and died in 1601. I want to take a drink so bad right now, but I'm middle of talking.
1546 to 1601. He wasn't that old then.
Nope. Remember, it was before like medicine was good. So people are like, I'm super old. I'm 20.
When did medicine get into the modern era? When was that considered?
I think it was starting more in the 1800s.
18? Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, because we were still cutting people's legs off at that point, weren't we?
Well, we still cut people's legs off today.
Yeah, I know, but we do it for a good reason, not because such and such a leg is swollen.
I think in the 1800s we started getting like penicillin and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't know when penicillin was made.
Robitussin. Just put Robitussin on it.
You know what? I'm not first of all, I was like, 1500s, Pepto-Bismol was invented.
The weird part is, back in the day, if something really bad happened to you, you went to the doctor immediately, and the medicine was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Now it's modern day. Medicine is so amazing, they can do anything. People were like, nah, I don't want to go to the hospital. I'm fine.
You know what? What you give me is actually bad for me.
Yeah, exactly. No. I don't want that vaccination. Back in the days,
see, it goes from like, you got ghosts in your blood. Here's some leeches. To now it's like, these vaccines are bad for you.
My favorite one used to be when people would die. I can't remember what disease it was, but it would like make you puff up and blood would come out of your mouth. And people were like, yeah, he was a vampire. It's like, yeah, that makes fucking sense.
You know what? He's dead now, so sure. Back to Tycho Brahe.
Tycho Brahe.
He was described as a full quote. I'm going to go through this. I copied and pasted this. It's little weird, because it's not originally English.
Okay.
The first competent mind in modern astronomy to feel ardently the passion for exact empirical facts.
So that means he was a stickler.
His observations were the most accurate than any other observations at the time.
So he's a stickler.
Yeah, he was the most on point.
He's one of those guys that's like, it's 150. Well, actually, it's 148.9.
Yes. Yes, he was like that.
I fucking hate people like that.
He was... Well, the things he observed was he correctly figured out the moon rotated the Earth. He also figured out the planets rotated the sun. And the comets weren't phenomena. They were actually things. And they also found out, later on, discovered supernovas weren't comets. People thought they were comets for a while. He, figured out, all this amazing shit.
I'm going to stop you real quick, Bryce. Sure. I'm going to start a rant.
Okay.
I'm one of those people that don't really understand space travel. And I don't really give a fuck about space travel. Because I'm more worried about the ocean because it's here.
Yeah.
I never understand when people are like, that person discovered the moon. I don't fucking care. It's over there. I can't do anything if it goes away. Neither can you. You just figured it out and you think you're a smarty pants. But I don't like this guy.
But 149.7.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. The only interesting fact I ever found out about space was I read somewhere that the moon slowly gets further away from Earth each year, by a few inches. They say eventually, 300 years, some shit like that from now, it's gonna leave our orbit, like the gravitational pull from Earth is gonna let go of it and it's gonna fly a fuck away and all hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's interesting. What does that do for me? Why do I care that the moon's slowly going away 300 years from now? I'm not gonna be here. Fuck you.
Or are you gonna be here?
If I'm here still, something's gone horribly wrong. Or I'm in a robot.
He was a vampire.
Yeah, I'm a vampire.
Oh, God.
Bryce, if I was a vampire, would you want to be a vampire?
Sure.
I'm going to go on a long off-branch tangent because you just started something.
What did I start? You asked me a question. I'm like, sure. And I'm going to go on a tangent now.
I'm going to go on a tangent. Vampires. Sure,
go for it. I'm going to lean back so you can go take the mic.
Vampires turn people into their slaves. And one of the processes... Sometimes. Yeah. And one of the processes, depending on which vampire you're talking about, is them biting people. That's how they turn some people into... Yeah. But that's also how you become a vampire. Yes. So how does the vampire determine if you're going to be does he pull out different sets of teeth? Be like, well, you're just going to be a vampire, and he pulls those out, put it on, and you're going to be a slave. How does that work? That's like the concept of I believe Superman can fly, but how does he fly faster? Type of conversation. How does a vampire choose who just gets to become a vampire?
I believe it's more of a muscle thing. Because how do snakes bite and then also they bite and have venom? True. And it's the same thing. So it's a muscle thing.
Okay. This is very detailed for something that doesn't exist.
I'm like, it makes sense to me. This is what might happen. Obviously, I don't fucking know shit.
But anyways, back to space.
I'm playing with this wick right now.
Give me that fucking wick.
I made you a ring.
I don't accept it.
I'm gonna cry now.
Have you seen videos like that of
people rejecting?
Yeah, when they get rejected for weddings, for marriages and shit.
It's the cringiest stuff, and I just eat it up.
Especially when doing a big group of people, and they're like,
Nick, you just watched you propose, and now he's sad.
No, I remember one. The lady was like, somebody in the back was like, just say yes and then change your mind later. And it's like, no. What? Fuck, no. And she's just looking at it like, no. And she just walks away. And the guy looks so sad. And then the same lady, or at least it sounds like the same lady, she goes, she wasn't worth it anyways. I'm like, wow, you went from, you'd be perfect to, fuck you, lady.
See, when it comes to proposals and stuff, if you're going to be proposing, I feel like you should know they're going to say yes.
Yeah, like a 100%.
Yeah. If you're talking about when we get married situation, when we get married to this, when we get married to this. If you're not already talking like that, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, don't do it. It's sketchy.
Yeah, because
either that or don't do it in a big crowd of people.
Yeah,
do it in front of you and maybe their parents, and that's it. Not your parents, just in case shit goes wrong. Their parents.
And be super chill. Hey, would you want to do this? Cool. Maybe I'll do that.
All right, back to Taco something.
Back to marriage and stuff. Taco had 8 kids.
It was Taco, right?
Yeah, it's Tycho. I think
it's pronounced probably Taco.
Tycho or something like that.
Tycho,
something like
Bra,
that.
Tycho Bra.
Let's call him Tycho because it's fun.
Tycho.
Tycho.
Okay, continue.
He had 8 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so some facts about him before we get into the fun stuff.
Before he became a fucking smarty pants. He needed 8 kids because it was the even number. it was a prime number. He only, well, technically it's not. It's not a prime number. It's so yeah, number. It could be.
Once he had 7, he's like, I don't like that. He gave him only one more kid.
7's lucky. I guess a man of science doesn't believe in luck.
Yes. So because of all of his accurate things and how good he was at being an astronomer and stuff, he had an estate built for him by the Danish king Frederick II. Then after the next Danish king, Christian the IV, we discussed what numbers, like how I and V work.
We have talked about it many times.
I believe it's 4.
I always thought, IV is 4, so VI is 6.
Yeah, it makes sense. So Christian the Fourth, Christian IV, Christian the Fourth, when he took over, Tycho and him had a disagreement, and then Tycho went into exile.
Well, he went into exile, or he was exiled?
It just said he went into exile.
But I was like, you don't go into exile; they put you in exile.
Yeah. So he went into exile.
He was Napoleon.
He was taken in by the Prague Emperor Rudolf II.
The what emperor? Prague?
Prague, yeah.
Okay.
Emperor Rudolf II. I knew you were going to laugh. I fucking knew it. Just picturing just a reindeer with a red nose, a crown on?
No,
yeah, me too.
I wasn't. I was thinking of like a really old like white dude, because that makes sense for that back in the day. Yeah. But his nose is really red, like he's like stuffy and shit. Yeah. Like people are like, oh look, it's Rudolph.
Stop.
It's like, it's not even his real name. They just nicknamed him that.
God.
And these don't respect him as a fucking king.
That's not how it happens most of the time when somebody takes over. It's not ever their name that's the number with it. Mm-hmm. It's like a chosen one.
Yeah.
Anyways, Rudolph II built Tycho an observatory.
Like a light bulb.
Yeah. In this observatory, there was a single red light bulb.
Oh, shit, for real?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, of course not. He built like a regular observatory, and Tycho moved in, and he started working as the official imperial astronomer in 1600.
Okay.
A year later, Tycho died of a burst bladder.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So couldn't calculate that now, could you?
So yeah, they built this observatory, and a year later, he died. It's like, well, now I got this observatory for nobody.
I just literally watched a video of like the most isolated like places on Earth, and one of them was an observatory like in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was apparently made way back in the day. I'm curious if you there's a picture of this observatory, please let me see it. But it was this thing, and they were talking like, yeah, only certain people go up here, like scientists and stuff like that. It's like they do tours, and I'm like, you used to have to scale the mountain. I'm like, oh, that seems kind of cool. You get to scale a mountain, go up and see the observatory. It's like, now they built an elevator, so now it's just an elevator that goes into the mountain and it takes you up to the observatory.
I mean, that's still pretty cool. I'll do it.
It's not worth it. You gotta put the work into it to see this observatory.
I would go in that huge fucking elevator. I'd be down for it.
Is this room actually stretching?
You're like, no, it's an elevator. It's an elevator. I've been on many of these. So that was the life of Tycho.
He had 8 kids. Was a smarty pants. Died of a gallbladder explosion.
So I bet you're wondering.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I telling you this story?
Honestly, I thought you knew it because I didn't like astrology. You thought I just shit all over it.
No. As astronomer, it's just a study of stars. Mm-hmm. Astrology is bullshit, but it's something else.
No, it's not. Isn't astrology the study of stars?
Astrology is like, my star symbol is Capricorn.
I thought that was
That was astrology.
That is astrology. Sorry, astronomers.
Astronomy is
the astrologists.
Yeah,
astrology. Okay.
So no, that's like the life story is pretty cool, but there's one part of a story that changes a little bit of it. I want to talk about Tycho's nose.
His what?
His nose.
His nose?
Yeah.
Did he not have one? Was he the one who should not be named?
So in 1566, Tycho was studying in the University of Rostock.
Rostock or Roast?
Rostock.
Rostock.
Yeah. His third cousin and him drunkenly got into an argument over who was the better mathematician.
Fucking nerd!
Yeah! Their feud ended that night, but resumed several weeks later in the evening. It's important it was in the evening. Because they decided They're getting drunk again. They're getting rowdy. I'm better at math. No, I'm better at math.
I can math around you for days.
And they decided
to have a math off.
No, they're gonna have a duel
of numbers.
No, a fucking sword.
A sword duel over who's the best mathematician.
Yeah, because this is gonna prove it.
Not a smarty pants off.
Nah.
Nothing like that.
Nope, it wasn't like
we're gonna fight.
Those what? Oh God, Happy
it's Happy Gilmore.
It's Billy Madison.
Sorry, Billy. Yeah, Happy Gilmore is the golfing one.
Yeah, it's Billy Madison where it's like the study off between Billy Madison and the other guy.
That is the stupidest thing in the world. That scene. It doesn't make. It's funny the first time.
Yeah,
you can't rewatch it. It's like.
So they decided to duel, but remember, it was in the evening. It's getting dark. So what do you think they did?
I imagine they dueled with the lights on. I don't know what you want me to do.
They dueled in the dark. So they couldn't fucking see each other.
Well, it doesn't matter. They were trying to kill each other, weren't they? Or was it just a friendly duel?
Their argument was completely on who was better mathematician.
Yeah.
So it wasn't planned to be to the death. It's more like, stop yelling at me. So the fight ended with Tycho losing the bridge of his nose.
Okay.
And he had a gigantic scar across his face.
Okay. So he looks at least kind of cool now.
He doesn't have a nose.
But he has a big scar. Ladies dig scars.
Yeah, except they also dig noses.
I can challenge that.
Yeah, it's a big point.
Just rip my fucking nose off. Go start going outside.
It's like, you know what? A challenge that. Will you go on a date with me? Will you go on a date with me? Tycho received the best medical treatment at the university. Him and his cousin ended up counseling their feud, so they're not actually mad at each other anymore. But Tycho was left wearing a prosthetic nose for the rest of his life.
You know, this reminds me of. Have you ever played BioShock?
Infinite.
No, the first BioShock. There's splicers.
Yeah,
they have really deformed faces. They were based off of I want to say it's World War I. It's either 1 or 2. I can't remember which one. But people who survived like explosions where their faces got blown off.
Yeah. They
made them prosthetic faces to put over their fucked up parts of their faces.
Yeah.
And that's what inspired these things, because if you go back and look at those photos,
yeah,
it screams, who thought this was a good idea? This isn't smart type of thing, because it's like, here's this kind of weird, perfectly good face. Here's their normal face, but you can still see kind of like where it begins and ends, so it looks freaky. That's what I imagine this looks like. Like, the rest of his face looks normal, and then there's like this weird fucking obstruction of where like the ugliness is of his fucking nose not being there anymore. Either that, or it looks like the Family Opera. One or the other.
Close to the Family Opera, because Tycho's nose, after being exhumed multiple times from his grave, the last one was in 2015, they discovered it was made out of bronze.
Cool.
He had just a metal nose.
Cool.
And he used glue or paste to put it on every day. And he also had different ones for special occasions. They were made out of gold and silver.
What is this, Michael Jackson? He's got different noses?
Yeah, he had different noses. He would just put on at the beginning of every day.
Have you seen that fake photo of Michael Jackson with all the fake noses just sitting there like picking them out? It looks weird.
God.
Look it up.
I don't want to.
Look it up.
Well, maybe later.
No. Do it. We're talking about noses.
We gotta get into Florida, man.
Ah, fine.
So, Tycho Brahe had a fake nose. I just want to talk about it.
Bryce, this is why you say... Okay, just so everybody knows. Bryce will go over like, this is a short story. This won't take long. It takes long when it deals with me, because I like to talk about shit.
Yeah, so...
man had a fake nose.
Yeah. Could you imagine... If you had the choice of, well, say you lost your nose. It wasn't your choice. By accident. Whoopsie daisy. What would you want your new nose to be made out of?
Honestly, I don't think I would have a fake nose. I think I would do, like I said, the Family Opera style. I would have just different face masks.
Yeah. To
cover, like, it would cover mostly, like, where my, like, mustache starts.
Yeah.
Up. So, I would have, like, eye holes. I just have different ones of those. Or I would have Groucho Marx glasses. It has the fake fucking nose on it and walk around like that. Those would be my options.
God. So that's all I have for Tycho Brahe. And I think having just a gold nose, like 24/7.
Mm-hmm. Is it carrot?
Yeah, real gold.
Sweet.
I'm like, that's the weirdest flex.
Can you flex your nose?
I can flex the muscles around my nose. I can't actually flex my nose.
Is this moving?
Yeah. I can't. I can flex the muscles around my nose, but actually my nose itself.
You know, I always wanted to learn
Latin.
Honestly, if I learned Latin, that'd be fun. But no, I've always wanted to learn how to do the rock one eyebrow. Yeah. I can't do it.
I can do it by accident and get kind of close. I can't when I'm trying to. I can't do it.
I can't do it at all. I can't do that, and because it's wrestling, I can't do that, and I've never been able to move my pecs. I don't have strong pecs.
I can move my pecs.
Move your pecs, please. Yeah. Never got the pec moving down. Bryce just danced in front of me with his pecs. Everybody, we don't need to go into anything else. This has been the best recording ever. Eat your heart out, Zac Efron.
If Zac Efron got him, we're gonna have a peck off.
A peck off.
Peck off.
It can either be
peck off's gun.
It can either be that or a really big chicken fight. A peck off.
It's a peck off's gun.
What?
Chekhov's gun.
Chekhov's?
You know what Chekhov's gun is?
No.
It's a storytelling term. Mm-hmm. If you reveal the gun in Act 1, you have to use it by Act 3.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
You want to know how I got explained from that?
What?
They had a bit where I want to say it was the Dudleys in wrestling. Mm-hmm. They pull out a table and they pull out lighter fluid and they spray the table down.
Yeah.
And they never light it, and it pissed a whole bunch of people off. And somebody used that term. They're like, if you're gonna show the lighter fluid, you have to use it. Yeah. And it's like, no, you don't.
It's Chekhov's gun.
It is. It makes sense, but it's like, nah, it's fire. Let's not play with that. But yeah,
it's kind of like what you're talking about. Iron Man 2 when he pulls out the Captain America shield. Mm-hmm. Chekhov's gun. Huh. Because he shows the shield when he puts it underneath like the thing to make this new element. Mm-hmm. It's like that was before Captain America came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's Chekhov's gun.
That's really neat. I like that.
That's a long-term Chekhov's gun, but that's Chekhov's gun.
Huh.
Yeah, Florida Man.
So we're ready to do Florida Man?
Yeah.
You're not going to have some big, elaborate opening bit like usual?
No, you can just explain it.
All right, fine.
You can explain what Florida Man is.
Florida Man is self-explanatory. It's Florida Man. If you don't know what anything is, why are you here? How many episodes have you been in?
Okay. The thing is, people can join in to the podcast whenever they want.
No, go back and watch every single episode.
No.
We need the views.
You can watch.
Do it for the content.
You can watch. We jump in whenever. It's perfectly fine. Don't listen to Derek. He's being an asshole for no reason.
Jump in the line. Rock your body on time.
You can jump in right now. Florida Man is... If you didn't know, Derek and I are from the grand old state of Florida. I say grand old...
I'm not from here.
No, we currently live in the grand old state of Florida.
That's more like it. I don't want to be associated with this fucking place.
And we are very aware of the stories and what happens here. And so...
This place is weird.
Yeah. So we take that...
And make a game show out of it.
We make a game show out of it.
Originally it wasn't. It has been evolution, unlike people in Florida, to make it a game show.
We're still gators here.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have thumbs.
So
gators don't have thumbs.
They have, I don't know, but they walk around like they just got their nails done.
Yeah.
So we're playing a game where Derek provides several rounds where Derek provides two stories. Mm-hmm. One of them is involving somebody from Florida, and the other one is not involving someone from Florida. The other one could be real, it could be fake.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
That's the new rules.
But one of them has to be real and from a person from Florida.
Bryce, what if I did one where all of them were real? Would you be upset with that? Like, you get a 100% no matter what you do.
Yeah, I mean, I got mostly mad the first time because I got it wrong, and then you said, like, they're both this. I'm like, are you... I was so mad because the first couple times we did it, you're like, I'm like, half of them are real Florida men, half of them are fake stories. Mm. You said fake stories, and they were 100% actually you made them up.
That's because when I started doing after I got like done with the realistic ones, I started doing the crazy ones, and you're like, that can't really happen.
Oh, I caused this.
Yep, it's your fault. So I had to go and find stories that seemed more realistic, but weren't in Florida.
All right. So
your cup just disappeared under the table. It's freaking me out. Can you please?
I'm just holding it.
Yeah, I know. Don't hold it down there.
I was gonna get a drink when you were talking about the stories.
Okay. You ready for the first set of stories?
Yes, please. I'm very thirsty.
All right. Woman held hostage in home by pack of alligators. Woman attacked by a hippo. I actually really like that. All right, there you go.
I am flustered. Mm-hmm. Because, like, both of them don't seem real. Mm-hmm. Because I've been here long enough, I've seen some crazy things. Mm-hmm. But both of those seem just a little too far-fetched. And the fact that I know one of them is real is blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, one of these are real.
Oh, God. Can you read the second one again? Get more details, at least.
The woman attacked by a hippo?
Yeah.
It's kind of self-explanatory. She was attacked by a fucking hippo.
Where? Was it in a zoo?
Nope.
More questions. I have so many questions.
I would like to know if she survived.
Oh, thank God. Well, she deserved to survive. That's a question.
Honestly, if anybody survives a hippo, they deserve it. You know how mean fucking hippos are.
And the other one was she is held inside of her house by alligators.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I believe...
I imagine she wasn't actually held. I imagine it was more of shock and fear. Oh, God, I can't leave because they're out there.
It's kind of like in Untitled Goose Game when they lock him in the garage and it's like, oh, it's still out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go with, because it sounds more Florida man, with being stuck in the house by alligators. Final answer.
You are wrong, sir.
What?
This was a Florida woman. Wasn't in Florida, though. But I wanted to count it because it was in the Florida subreddit. I'm like, when am I going to get to talk about a hippo on this show ever again?
It counts as a Florida person because it's a person from Florida.
Yeah.
We established that because something happened in Florida.
Lady went on vacation. If I'm correct, it was like her birthday.
Oh.
And I think it was like canoeing or something like that. Went through where the hippos were, and the hippos weren't very happy about that. She was attacked by a hippo.
She was like, I've dealt with big things before. I've been in Florida. There's alligators everywhere.
They're just like big gray alligators. They're fat alligators.
These fucking fat alligators.
That's why they got upset. Like,
fattigators.
Yeah, the fattigators.
Because I'm not mad about that one. Mm-hmm. I'm mad I got it wrong. Mm-hmm. But I'm not mad that you used a thing that happened not in Florida, because I used a Florida man, or a Florida person that was from in a different state at the time.
Yep, yeah, you did it. It was like New York or something, wasn't it? Or
so because it was somebody else had like a gator. Yeah, they're like, we're not in Florida. Nobody knows how to do it here except there's one person from Florida.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna get
so
this one.
We started this one.
You're still positive.
I'm only up by one, so if I get them back to 50%.
Yep. I'm gonna get this one out of the way because this one might be pretty easy.
I don't know, man. I'm only above 50% by one. That's a failing grade in U.S. school standards.
Woman declares home own country.
Okay.
All right. Man arrested for not pulling over because he wanted to get laid.
I think we both emotionally relate. Honestly, to both of those. God. I want the first one to be true so bad. I want it to be true just so bad. With a passion, I want it to be true. You have no idea. Because it's just so stupid that I love it. Because I'm not going to lie. I might have a story in the works some point in the future.
About somebody declaring their own country?
Yeah.
It's not Pretoria, is it? From Family Guy?
It's not Pretoria.
I was going to call it Peterland, but that gay club down by the airport took it.
I don't care if that's a joke or not. That's funny.
That's one of my favorite Family Guy jokes. That's like one of the first seasons when he declares his own place. Well, they say like, your house isn't on the map. It's not part of the United States. He goes, oh, okay. He goes, I named it Pretoria. I was going to call it Peterland, but the gay club down by the airport took that. Which I'm just sitting here, I'm like, that's a valid reason to not pick that name, I guess. You don't want to Yeah, I'm confused.
See, with Family Guy, it's always been hit and miss with jokes for me. I'm like, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. That joke it's too good. It's too fucking good.
I treat Family Guy like how people treat SpongeBob. I only like the first couple seasons.
Yeah.
I don't like the later seasons. I like the later seasons of American Dad though.
Okay, my final answer is that the guy getting arrested because he wanted to get laid is true. Is Florida Man.
You are wrong, sir. I'm fucking with you. You got it right.
I wish you saw both hope and anger just flow through my body at once.
Yeah, like, this was a younger gentleman in his 20s whose girlfriend was like, "You better get over here soon, or these doors are gonna be closing soon." And so he started. Yeah, he peeled out. Apparently, an undercover cop car chased him about 4 streets. He didn't realize he was being chased till he was getting out of the car to go into the house.
I mean, we can emotionally relate to that, young guys. Am I right?
Sure.
Good for the noise.
Oh,
nice.
There you go. Bryce just sitting here with a high five, like, I guess you want one.
Yeah. Is the other one any sort of realistic to it, or did you make up that?
No, I made that one up, and I cut it down because for some reason I wrote down "Woman declares home own country with cat army," and I went in my head while I'm reading. I'm like, that might be a bit of a stretch. The cat army.
I would have laughed so hard because the part of me was like, God, I hope that's even more true now. Because by making that last, actually, honestly, if you would have said that second part, would have swayed me a little bit.
Really?
Because like that's double crazy. Once you go a little bit crazy, it's like, all right, maybe it's.
So I gotta go full realistic crazy.
Yeah, it seemed like it's like I have an army of cats and my vice president this lamp. And they're like, yeah, that's that. Yeah, I can believe that one.
Every time he clicks and makes a decision,
he has an idea.
Fucking, that's stupid, and you know that's stupid. I would like to note, Bryce, your hair is going a little crazy. So while you were doing that, you looked insane.
I know.
And you're starting to freak me out because you're getting when you did that, you were getting closer, and I'm like,
sorry.
He's gonna jump over here and fucking kill me.
I hate my haircut. Anyways,
I thought you were getting one. All right, so
I keep putting it off.
So you're back to 1.
Yeah,
if I'm correct.
I'm back to even. I'm back to 0.
All right, you ready?
I can only go up from. Actually, I can go.
You can go down still.
Maybe in the negatives. God, I hope I don't happen.
You haven't been Mr. Negative yet.
Shoot me.
Ah! You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Man tricks cashier with fake scratch-off tickets.
Okay.
Man tricks IRS with fake lottery tickets.
I thought you were going to go with fake scratch-off tickets.
No. He goes up to the IRS. Can I have stuff,
Pull that fucking man does this, woman does the same thing bullshit like he did before.
No, one's scratch-offs and one's lottery.
I'm not going to make jokes. I'm going to ask questions.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot from the hip.
All right, let's try it.
Because I feel like the more information I get, the harder it's going to be for me.
Oh, okay.
Because it's both going to sound believable.
All right.
Because I know you. You can lie yourself out of a cardboard box.
I can lie myself out of more than that, but sure.
I'm going to shoot from the hip, say that the scratch-off at the gas station was real.
That's it?
Was it Florida Man?
You were wrong. I said the man tricking the IRS and was right. Him and his daughter went up to the IRS. They were like, yeah, we won lottery. And apparently you can get money back from like tickets you spent and shit like that.
Yeah.
They got away with $3.4 million before they got caught. So
this is our government.
Yep. Somebody went, oh yeah, they won. Do they have any proof? Nah, we trust them. Give them some money.
Look at them. They seem trustworthy.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it.
But yeah, I was reading that. I'm like, there's no fucking way. $3.4 million. They got $3.4 million. Dr. Evil didn't even want that much money.
$1 million.
I love that joke when he says that, and then everybody looks around like, $1 million isn't worth that much anymore, sir. He goes, fine, $1 billion.
It's like, what's harder than that? Oh, God.
Throw me a bone.
I'm -1.
Are you -1 now?
I lost that one.
Oh,
-1. I have to get back to 0. I have to
Negative boy.
I've been so wrong this episode.
All right, you ready?
I've gotten all 3 wrong.
No, you only gotten 2 wrong. You got 1 right.
Then I should be at 0 then.
Oh,
I'll start at 1. That's what it was. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm at -1.
All right.
Go for it.
All right. Man arrested for selling dead deer.
Okay.
Unknown person goes Grinch on someone's home.
So they broke in and stole all the presents.
They broke in, they destroyed all the Christmas stuff, and stole the gifts. Yes.
See, I know there's a thing where you can collect roadkill and sell it to like the government. Mm-hmm. So that one seems realistic. With the deer one. The second one though, it's just festive because we're recording this pre Christmas.
It's literally in like 5 days.
Yeah. So I kind of want it. I kind of want to believe that one.
Did that transfer over?
I hope so. That was really funny.
I drank. If anyone hasn't noticed, this is after we drank all those sodas.
Yeah, my stomach isn't feeling the greatest. I'm gonna go with the. See, if the first one, I feel like if the first one was how I think it is, that wouldn't be news. Dramatic look, how dramatic look at me. Okay, you can stop. I think the first one, if that was true, that wouldn't be news. Mm-hmm. So that people do that. Yeah. So I'm going to go with the second one being true, with the Grinch becoming a real person.
I'm so sorry to say you're in the negatives, because that is not true. There was a man who was arrested for selling dead. He was selling more than dead deer, but that was the one that took me off guard. He was selling alligators, dead deer, and freshwater fish. Jesus. For some reason, it says specifically freshwater fish. I'm like, does it really matter if they're fresh or not? If they're freshwater or saltwater? Apparently it does, because apparently there are different licenses for that. I thought the Grinch one was a nice touch, though. Because I could see that happen. Literally, yeah. I'm expecting
if somebody
before
their house enough, like all the decorations would be that.
Yeah, somebody break in there.
Yeah,
I'm expecting next week when I look at it to see at least one of those stories.
Yeah. So as of this moment, that story is fake.
Yeah. As of right now.
Oh God.
How would you feel, Bryce? Because you have a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Somebody broke
like everyone else. Yeah.
Somebody broke in and destroyed my Christmas tree.
They knock it the fuck over and just take the shit from under it. They don't steal anything else. They just do that.
We'd be like, was the fucking Grinch here? Oh, God.
Oops. That's for next week.
Hey.
So you're -2. Is it -2? No, you're -1 because you were +3 last time.
Oh, I was +2.
Last time?
Yeah.
I thought you were +3.
+2.
Oh, well, you're the fucking loser now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm -1.
Haha.
If I got 3 of them wrong, it's -1.
That's the first time you've ever got more than
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at this. Most of those were my ideas.
Shout out to Young Walnut. Really easy as his music for intros and outros. You can find him on YouTube and SoundCloud. He's fantastic. You can follow us on Twitter at DYHAT Podcast. It's DYHAT Podcast. You can also email us at diehatpodcast@gmail.com. You can send us stories you want us to cover. If you want to tweet at us, whatever you want. I'll probably respond to whatever you tweet at me. Hey, Derek, do you have anything to say before I go into... It's going to be a medium-length story, but it's going to be our final story of the day.
Nah, you go with it, Negative Boy.
Oh, God, I hate you.
That's going to be the name of this episode.
Negative Boy.
You're naming it Negative Boy. Or Negative.
Negative Boy. That's funny. Hey,
I like that.
Derek, did you hear about this?
Nah, what happened?
Did you hear about the Cobra effect?
Just imagine a bunch of people biting each other.
The Cobra effect is a term.
No shit. You don't say. It's a term.
The definition is when an attempted solution actually ends up making the problem worse.
Why is it called? I guess do cobras do stuff that ends up hurting themselves?
The Cobra effect originates from the British rule India. Mm-hmm. The British government was worried about the amount of wild venomous cobras in Delhi.
Okay.
So the government put a bounty on every dead cobra
in Delhi.
Yeah.
Is the reason why we call delis here delis because of that place?
I don't know.
That'd be really interesting to find out. Okay, to continue. There's a wanted poster and it has a picture of a cobra.
Yeah, they have a bounty for every dead cobra that people turn in. It was initially very successful. Then tons of dead cobras were being turned in for the reward.
Okay.
Then people started taking advantage of this, and they started to breed cobras and kill them and turn them into the government. Mm-hmm. The British government heard about this, and they shut down the bounty system.
So all the cobras kept breeding, didn't they?
So the cobra breeders just released the cobras.
Oh, fuck.
They don't need them anymore.
Not our problem now.
And that population spike caused it to grow even more.
Oh, Jesus. I love that so much.
So that's the cobra effect.
The cobra effect.
And the original cobra effect is literally people like...
We don't need these cobras.
You don't need these cobras anymore. Just release them back into the wild.
We have like 65 cobras. We had them breeding tanks. Yeah. We don't need them anymore. Get them the fuck out of here.
And you just released them.
That's so fucking stupid.
Oh, God.
The cobra effect.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything that I've ever done that was a cobra effect now.
Or the solution made the problem worse.
That's the equivalent of going, the building's on fire. What do? We'll build a bigger fire. It'll take out that fire. Type of idea.
Yeah. Oh, we have a fire. We're gonna put on it gasoline.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's put on this liquid. The liquid put out fire, right?
Just throw it and it fucking explodes.
This liquid has a picture of a fire on the side. It must mean it puts out fires, right? Oh, God.
I don't know. That's the worst part is that story is just so weird. It makes sense because I imagine people were like, this is the easy way to make money.
Yeah.
But then it also involves dealing with fucking cobras, which I don't even like being near garden snakes, let alone cobras.
Well, I believe...
Cobras are poisonous, right?
Well, I think the equivalent would be cobra is to India as gator is to Florida.
Well, now we have poisonous snakes in Florida.
I think that's the
we have
correlation.
Like blackheads, don't we?
I think the correlation though is how that is. We see the cobra, like alligators are just the thing you have to deal with.
Yeah,
sometimes.
they live here.
Yeah,
they were here first.
The cobras, I think, were there first.
Oh, okay. I'm always shocked when I see people who don't live in Florida. Like if I talk to them, and they come over like, I want to see an alligator. And I'm like, go to Gatorland. They're like, no, I want to see one out in the wild. I'm like,
no, you don't.
Trust me, if you see one, you ain't making it away. He's gonna come after your ass.
God damn.
My favorite used to be, I lived down near the airport. Mm-hmm. You could see where they had like a little picnic area. Not picnic, but like a spot where people could eat.
Yeah. And
there was big fucking signs that said, alligators nearby, stay alert. And I'm like, why would you pick that spot to be where people get to eat? Why not move it away from there? Because it was right next to water, too. And I'm like, that seems dumb.
You don't get it, man. Picnic signs are for the gators.
I see. I drive by, there's like 4 fucking gators, little hats eating people.
Can you pass the mustard, please? Thank you.
But here's the thing. No one wants to pick up the check. They got alligator arms.
I hate you so much.